Hey everybody, welcome back to Harmonious Adventures. Today we are going to talk about Walt Disney World resorts and theme park at Christmas time. So a lot of you have asked me look at Finn. Finn, he just wants to be on camera, guys, and now it's knocking the camera over. Okay, so back to what I was saying before I was interrupted by Finn the Golden. So, a lot of you have asked me, what is it about Walt Disney World and Christmas that is so magical, and is it worth me spending the money? And in my opinion, it's totally worth it for you to do this when your kids are little, or even if you want to do it as an adult. This is a memory that will last forever. So Disney goes above and beyond to celebrate the Christmas season, the holiday season, as you will. So we're going to go through today each and every park, what they do to celebrate the holidays, and then talk a little bit about the resorts, especially the monorail resorts. That's going to be everything that the monorail hits right there around the Magic Kingdom, as well as Epcot. The resorts also do a really great job at really bringing in a lot of holiday festivities. So we'll get into that. If you are new to the channel, welcome. This is Harmonious Adventures, and we're so thankful that you made it over to the channel. We are a vlog channel that loves to travel, and especially here in the state of Florida, where we live, we love to go to different places and show you guys our experiences, share with you our memories, and we really are all about the essence of harmonious adventures. So join us today as we talk about holidays at Walt Disney World. All right, so let's get into Walt Disney World's theme parks. For Christmas time, each and every theme park is going to have their own Christmas tree. And this is a gigantic Christmas tree display. And it brings in great photo opportunities. And usually it's right there as you walk in the park. Animal Kingdom, their humongous tree is actually outside of the park. So you don't even have to go in to see this humongous, gorgeous Christmas tree. And then we also have tons of decorations. So Magic Kingdom is going to be more of your traditional home, small town feel Christmas. And then when you get into Hollywood Studios, it's going to be Tinseltown. It's going to be Hollywood glam Christmas. That's kind of their theme. Also, it's very retro, very nostalgia. Like think blow molds and that sort of thing. It's definitely more of vintage Christmas, if you will. So Tinseltown, you know. And then for Epcot, it's going to be Festival of the Holidays. So they have their regular food festival, and then they incorporate storytellers at certain countries, and they will just kind of immerse you into their culture and how they celebrate the holiday season. Some of my favorites are going to be Italy, Norway, Father Christmas in England, and then of course Epcot is home to the Candlelight Processional. So for those of you who don't know about the Candlelight Processional, that is going to be a spectacular evening performance that they have orchestras and celebrities come and read the story of Jesus, and it is fantastic. I mean, you know, Disney always does things that are like Broadway level, and this is incredible. So you've got all of these things going on. Animal Kingdom also does all of their holiday decorations. They are more of very similar to Epcot when it comes to like celebrating the countries. So at Animal Kingdom, you have different continents. You've got Asia, and then you've got Africa, Dino Land, which is transforming into South America. So all of the decorations are going to be based off of kind of that continent. And it is beautiful. And then on top of it, Animal Kingdom has something called the Merry Menagerie. And that is little puppets that look like animals. It could be a little penguin, fox, polar bear. And they are out in Discovery Island, which is kind of right as you come into the park and in front of the tree. And they have the holiday Christmas music going and the little puppets. And it is I'm telling you guys, the magic and the memories that you make are so worth it. So on top of the parks doing all of these special things, and they all have some kind of holiday treat that you can get, which is always fun. So Epcot is really like where they have the food booths, but in every single park they have holiday offerings. So you want to check out the My Disney Experience app, and they will have a full food guide on all the fun seasonal offerings that they have for the holiday season. Now, let's talk about, we've got 2 parties that Walt Disney World offers. You have Very Merry Christmas, and then you have Jollywood Nights. So the difference between these is very similar to when I was explaining the parks. With Very Merry Christmas, you are talking about, this is small hometown Christmas feel, right? It's Minnie's Christmas fireworks. They do I'll Be Home for Christmas with the fireworks going. That's one of my favorite songs during the Christmas show. And so it's going to be more of like, I want to say kid friendly, which, you know, Disney is kid friendly all around. It's kid friendly at Jollywood Nights, but you'll understand when I explain a little bit more about Jollywood Nights why I say Very Merry Christmas. It truly is like great for all kids. It is a late evening party, so if you have young ones that don't, they go to bed early and they don't handle staying up late, I would not waste my money on it. I probably would wait until they were a little bit older and could handle those times. Usually the party is between 7 and 12, and then you can get into the party at 4 for Very Merry. Now, talking about Jollywood Nights, with Jollywood Nights, it's a little bit different. So it is more glam. They do encourage you to dress up a little bit. It is very like Hollywood glam. So they have a Christmas, like a stage where a girl is singing at the Hollywood Tower, and she is full on 1950s glam, like gorgeous. And the woman that they had at the event that we went to, like, oh my gosh, she sang so good and was so beautiful. But they make her out to be kind of like a ghost Christmas singer. And I know it sounds wild, but it is so good. But they do have a little bar there, so you have an opportunity to have a few drinks at that particular location. And then they have some like Christmas martinis throughout the park. And we kind of used did it like a scavenger hunt, and we wanted to hit up all of the martini bars. So they had a gingerbread martini, a sugar cookie martini, a peppermint martini, and then there was something else. Maybe it was an espresso. Maybe it was like a vanilla espresso. So they were all so good, but you can tell like the alcohol that they offer at Jollywood Nights is totally different from that Very Merry Christmas. So as you can see, there is a difference between the 2 parties. Plus, Jollywood Nights is going to be at Hollywood Studios, if I didn't mention that before. So with the Jollywood Nights, you've got the ice skating, you've got the Jack Skellington takeover for the Frozen Ever After, and then you have the Muppets Christmas. That is adorable. It is so cute. And then, of course, you've got different ride overlays, just like Magic Kingdom. So Magic Kingdom also does Jungle Cruise, turns into Jingle Cruise. Space Mountain, they do like a holiday overlay. The parades, let's get back to that because I am skipping around. I love talking about this if you can't tell, and I get really excited, so I do have to slow down and remind myself. You do get special parades, so Very Merry Christmas, their parade, you can actually see that and the fireworks if you go to Disney on the week of Christmas. So the party stops, I believe, around the 21st of December. And after that, you can go to the park in those days. You can see the Christmas parade and the Christmas fireworks. But here's the thing. It is packed, like unenjoyably packed. We did it last year. It was too much. So you can actually do the event and then you don't have wait lines because they only sell a limited amount of tickets. Now, of course, you're going to wait for certain characters that are very popular during the event, but it's nowhere compared to what an everyday, like random during the week of Christmas would be. So you get that added benefit of being able to not have the lines, see more characters. The Christmas time events, Jollywood Nights, y'all, the characters are so good. They have Santa Duffy. They have, what are some special ones? They have Powerline. They have Phineas and Ferb. I'm telling y'all, they have the best. They're so good. Okay, so on top of Jollywood Nights and the characters that you get to meet, another fun thing that I loved was, especially if you got teens that are into Instagram or wanting to get that fun pic, they have these cameras that are on like this robotic arm, and they will do video and pictures, and you are on this, it looks like oh gosh, step and repeat is what I'm trying to think of. And it says Jollywood Nights on the back. It really feels like you are a celebrity walking the red carpet at some Disney event. And they have all these different cameras that get fun. They'll tell you like dance around or do this. And so you get an opportunity for a lot of really cute Christmas photos. So I hope that I have sold you guys on these events, because when I tell you that it is worth it, it is so worth it. I love it so much. Okay, so let's talk about the resorts really quick. At Walt Disney World, the deluxe resorts are always going to be decorated with their own gigantic tree, and then they'll do something special. So Grand Floridian, not this year, but years prior, and then in the future they will have it. They do a gingerbread house, a nice size little house inside of the Grand Floridian lobby, and they build it with gingerbread. Stand in line and purchase little shingles or gingerbread men, and it's definitely a memory for sure. It's a free activity. You can hop onto the monorail, go over to the Grand Floridian and check that out. They also do smaller versions of that at the Contemporary, so I'm interested to see what they do this year. And then at Wilderness Lodge, they always have some kind of fun Christmas activities going on. And their tree is, the Wilderness Lodge in Fort Wilderness at Christmas is some of my favorites. When I stay for Christmas, I'm staying at Wilderness Lodge or at Fort Wilderness. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Fort Wilderness, this is a campsite that Disney has on the other side of Wilderness Lodge. And during the Christmas holidays, these campers, they rent about 3 months out. Like they will do October, November, December, and they will decorate their campsite for Halloween and for Christmas. And these guys go all out. And so there's a thing called looping. And if you stay at Fort Wilderness, you can get a golf cart. Or if you don't want to do a golf cart, then you could do something like they have a horse-drawn carriage, and they have like an inner bus system. But you can go through and do what's called looping and see all of the Christmas lights. And if you like Callaway Gardens in Georgia, or like if you're in Alabama and you go to the, oh gosh, what was that called? It's in Mobile. I'm trying to think of what it is. But the lights, if you love doing stuff like that, you will absolutely love Fort Wilderness at Christmas. And your family, that will be a memory that you will never forget. So honestly, Ryan and I used to do it before we even had Bo. It's so much fun, even for just couples. And we used to have our little dog Blaze, and he would ride with us on the golf cart, and we would just go looping. All of the resorts, they do all of these fantastic fun things for Christmas, including the Epcot resorts, which they're going to have their own tree. They have had at Yacht Club, I want to say, Boardwalk. They had a carousel made out of gingerbread. So there are so many fun things to do. You could just hop around to all the resorts to see all the holiday stuff. And then also Disney Springs. So Disney Springs has, of course, great shopping, so you can get all of your holiday shopping done. And they have the Christmas tree scavenger hunt. So you'll go to one of the shops. They'll have signs around on which shops that you'll go to. You'll pick up a scavenger map, and then you'll go around and then you'll look at the tree, and they have different types of stickers that represent either movies, parks, whatever, and you'll say, oh, I think that this tree is definitely Hollywood Studios, or it's definitely Frozen. And then you'll take that sticker and put it on your map, and then take your map in and turn it in. If your stickers are right, then you get a prize. So that's some fun things that you guys can do for the holiday season. So I also wanted to mention, if you end up doing one of the events, whether it's Very Merry Christmas or Jollywood Nights, you do get your photo pass. So Disney does this thing called Memory Maker. You don't have to purchase that if you're just going to go to the event, because all of your photos are free at the event. So that really helps out with the Jollywood Nights. How I was telling you guys, you can get all those videos and pictures on the Step and Repeat. You get all of those complimentary with your ticket. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope that it sold you on doing the holidays at Disney. If you have any questions or would like to book, please reach out to me. You can reach out to me at kristenharmon.com or leave a comment down below. Looking forward to hearing your favorite Disney pastimes and holiday memories. Leave that down below as well. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe for more videos. We'll see you real soon.